the KVI.
Oh, we will. Thank you.
We will also be streaming our broadcast online. You just have to go to YouTube and search for Shaw TV Thunder Bay. They are at Shaw TV Ontario NW. Make sure you type in Kenora Bass International Day 1. While teams are making their way under the Whitecap Pavilion, let's head inside to Al to check in with the first couple weigh-ins on Day 1.
Next in, we have boat number 11. I would tell you who they are, but I don't have that information yet. We're working on it. They've got a full basket. $14.72, 14.72 pounds for day number 1 for boat number 11. Team number 8 is coming in now. Looks like they've got a pretty decent basket too. $16.41, 16.41 pounds for day number 1.
They're going to be changing the water on stage, so we're going to head out to a break. We just want to give a shout out to our sponsors who made this broadcast possible, to Bestway, Devil's Gap, Rimmer, and Lake of the Woods Sports Headquarters. We'll head out to a break, but we will be back with more from the Kenora Bass International after this.
Whatever you have planned this season, Bestway Rentals and Sales is sure to have what you need. Whether it's a wedding or work on the lake, Bestway Rentals and Sales is a proud sponsor of community programming and is located at the end of 6th Street North in Kenora. Rimmer Roofing, Northwestern Ontario's only full-time professional local roofing company with offices in Kenora and Dryden, is a proud sponsor of the Kenora Bass International and community programming. Online at rimmerroofing.com.
Welcome back to the Kenora Bass International on Shaw TV. We're going to head inside under the Whitecap Pavilion. I hear they just weighed in a big fish weighing in at 3.97 pounds. Take a look at that.
Boat number 74 is in next, and they've got a full limit. 12.54 pounds.
We're still waiting for more teams to make their way up on stage, but the Harbourfront looks pretty busy, so the action should be getting started just shortly. Well, we here at Shaw TV have been covering fishing tournaments across northwestern Ontario for the past month, and while we've been doing it, we've made sure to stop by local rescues because we want to give some exposure to animals who need homes. So while we're in Kenora, we stopped by the Kenora Cat Shelter. Take a look at some of the adoptables they have available there.
Well, we are here surrounded by cats at the cat shelter. I'm here with Celine Elcock. She is the president of the cat shelter here in Kenora, and we are holding two beautiful little kittens. This one is Monica that I have.
You've got Monica and I've got Erica.
And they're sisters.
They are sisters as far as we know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about them. What kind of home are they looking for?
Oh, I think they're looking for a home with some kids because they love to play and they play really well together. And wouldn't it be super if they got a home together? That's what we're hoping for, but that doesn't always happen. They're about 12 weeks old now. They've got their first set of shots, their rabies shot and their boosters. They're microchipped and they've been dewormed and they're all healthy. They just went into the vet to make sure everything was fine and they're all ready to go to a home now.
And they are beautiful.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful tabby coats, little classic tabby coats. And Ricky here, Erica, she's got a little bit more orange.
So, Celine, if somebody wanted to adopt them, what do they have to do?
They have to fill out an adoption application, and the adoption applications are available at the vet clinic, over by McDonald's at Chowtime Pet Supply, and if Keewatin's closer, you can go to TaylorMade Pet Supply. Or you can give me a call and I'll email you one.
Now, is there a cost?
There is. We ask for a $75 donation, and that covers about a third of our costs of getting them to this point, yeah.
Okay, now there is a lot of cats in here. Celine, you wanted to get talk a little bit about having volunteers to help you out.
Oh yes, I need to put a plug in for volunteers. We're always short. Takes 8 volunteers a day to keep this place going just here. And of course, we've got some dedicated folks who come in, but boy, they get pretty tired being here every day, so we could sure use some new people in. And strong backs would be real good too.
Okay, well, come down, visit these cats, come and find a cat and take it home and give it a good home. Let's go back to the action at the Kenora Bass International.
Well, through the magic of television, Janice has made her way from the cat shelter, and she is now down here at the tent. I think she's going to be talking to one of the organizers in just a bit, but we are going to head to a quick break, and we will be back with more from the Kenora Bass International right after this.
The Kenora Bass International is Devil's Gap Marina. Accessible by boat or by land, Devil's Gap Marina on Lake of the Woods is a proud sponsor of community programming.
Up to 1/4 of the world's coastal temperate rainforests are in British Columbia, and they are among the most productive ecosystems on Earth. Everything in the forest has a role, from 400-year-old trees that shelter nesting birds to fallen logs that support new life. We must all work together to conserve the rainforest. To find out more about Canada's rainforests and how you can help protect them, visit hww.ca.
Whatever you have planned this season, Bestway Rentals and Sales is sure to have what you need. Whether it's a wedding or work on the lake, Bestway Rentals and Sales is a proud sponsor of community programming and is located at the end of 6th Street North in Kenora.
Welcome back to the Kenora Bass International right here on Shaw TV. Let's head inside to the Whitecap Pavilion to check in with the latest weigh-ins on day one.
What's that right beside it? Okay, so it's not just my old eyes that are having trouble with that. Okay, sorry. Team number 29 going on the scale now. They've got their 5. No, that's just lift just a little bit and then lower. There you go. No. Is that right? 4.36. Does that sound right? Yep, 4.36.
to go down the stairs and put him in the tank.
What team number are you guys? 2. Does that tell a story? Does that tell the bridesmaid story? 1607. We're going to just check that real quick. Make sure. Yep, 1607. Yep, they're going to weigh one separately. Largemouth, smallmouth? Largemouth. Okay.
Over. This one, right? I think so.
They're going to weigh their one big one separately here. .27. 4.27 for their big largemouth.
Somebody right behind you, so okay.
Boat number 19 is in now. It looks like they poured 5 into the tub. $13.58. We'll just double check. Yep, $13.58. One of you sign here, and then you'll head over that way.
You should have stuck that camera down our face.
Yeah, I thought we had it arranged.
How are we doing today?
Good, good. You?
Good.
There you go, dear.
I recognize this guy. This is Big Joe. How you doing, Joe? 13.75 today. 13.75. What's your boat number, guys?
Boat 15.
Boat 15.
Oh, good. I'm surprised.
Pleasantly surprised.
I'm very surprised what we had because it was tough out there, guys. And I'll tell you one thing. It's rough, it's tough, it's wet, and I'm very happy what we brought in.
Excellent. It's good to see you guys.
All right, man.
You bet. Good luck tomorrow, too. What's your team number, fellas? 30. Boat number 30 in now on the scale with a 5 limit. 15.67, 15.67 pounds for day number 1. Well done, fellas. Your team number? 22? 23. Team number 23 coming up right now. They've got 5 in the tub. 15 pounds even. Flat 15. Come on over this way, guys. You gotta give her an autograph and then head over there. Good job, guys. What's your boat number, Scott? 6. Team number 6 is in now. This is a team of Scott Dingwall and Mike Miller. $14.44. 14.44 for day number 1.
How'd you make up with the other one? 14-4. You want to bring that over to the back field? And what sector was it? 4.
Well, I'm here with team number 35. Shane, how was it out there today?
She was windy, a little bit slow, but
All right, we got team
Now, do
number
you guys
14.
like the wind or not?
the odd time if you can find where they're hiding at.
So how much, what do you think, how big's your basket today, do you think?
16 pounds, high 15s.
That's not bad, not bad. Did you have a good day out there?
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Okay, what are you going to do differently tomorrow?
Catch some bigger ones.
Okay, well, I hope that happens for you. Let's go back to the action on the stage.
Next up, we have team number 27, Darren and John Naniska from right here in Kenora. 13.26 for day number 1, 13.26 pounds. Decent basket, guys, well done.
What sector?
Good job, fellas.
What sector was that?
Who we got here? Team number 35. Next up, we got boat number 35. This is Trevor Guterin and Shane Mosden from Kuwaitan. 15.15 for day number 1. 15.15 pounds. Well done, guys. Well done. See boat number 3 coming up now. Boat number 3, of course, the team of Jay Samsel and Troy Norman. Jay hailing from right here in Kenora. Troy comes up from Fort Francis. They got a full basket of 5 fish. 15.32 for day number 1. 15.32 pounds. Good job, guys. Well done. You gotta come off this way, guys. So how was it today?
Fun, yeah, a little windy out there, but caught lots of fish. Had an opportunity to have a couple bigger ones in the bag, but that's how it goes. Tomorrow.
Good job, guys. See you tomorrow. Good job, Jay. What's your team number?
Well, I'm here with last year's winner, team number 1, Brian Gustafson. How was it out there today?
We had a tough day today. Definitely didn't get her done, and we'll have some big ground to make up tomorrow.
How much do you think you have?
We don't know, not that great, around 13 pounds.
Do you go to the same places you went last year?
Same area, different deal. We thought we were going to be able to catch them today, and it just, stars didn't line up. I think we zigged when we should have zagged a few times today, and that's how this goes.
Okay, well, I know you have to go up on stage now, so I'll let you do that. So thanks, Brian.
Okay, thanks,
Let's head to Jessica.
Well, after the weigh-ins are over today, an incredible event is taking place under the Whitecap Pavilion. It's called Ladies on the Lake, and this is brand new to KBI. And it is a fundraising effort to go towards the Lake of the Woods District Hospital Foundation towards an endowment fund called Forms of Hope. Now, this organization provides funding for what OHIP won't cover. So anything from wigs to transportation to daycare while people are undergoing chemo. It's an amazing cause. There will be people cutting their hair on stage, donating those to cancer, to have wigs made. There'll be vendors inside there. It's going to be a great event. It's happening after day one weigh-ins, but will be taking donations throughout the entire tournament and till the end of the month. You can go on to KBI's website. There is a link to the Lake of the Woods District Hospital Foundation on there. You just have to go to kbifishing.com. We will have more of the weigh-ins right after this. Stick with us.
Bremer Roofing, Northwestern Ontario's only full-time professional local roofing company with offices in Kenora and Dryden, is a proud sponsor of the Kenora Bass International and community programming. Online at bremerroofing.com.
Fruits and veggies. They come in all shapes and sizes. And add color and goodness to every meal and snack. So whenever you eat, include fruits and veggies. And mix it up. For information and recipe ideas, visit fruitsandveggies.ca.
Lake of the Woods Sports Headquarters. All your fishing and hunting needs in one location on beautiful Lake of the Woods in Kenora, Ontario. With a wide selection of live and artificial baits, including everything from bass tactics. Lake of the Woods Sports Headquarters. Fishing, hunting, outdoors.
Welcome back to the Kenora Bass International right here on Shaw TV. Well, there are 142 teams that have to weigh in today. You can check out that harbor front. It's pretty busy, and it's busy leading up to the 10th. So we are going to head inside and check in with the latest weigh-ins.
Good luck tomorrow. Boat number 4 is in now. This is Pat Gibbons and Pat Handorgan from Morrison. How are you guys doing today?
Well, it turned out like a rainy day where we went, and we had our chances, but we just couldn't pull it together.
1278 for today. Respectable. Room to move. More room to climb. 1277. Okay. Boat number 28 in now. This is Tim and Hugh Hull from, Tim's from Richmond, BC, and Hugh from Winnipeg. And their weight was 1199 for day number 1. What's your team number? Boat number 48 is up now. Team 48 is Stuart and Diane Naniska from Kenora. 1536, great weight for day number 1. Well done. Yeah, we'll see if we can get it to settle a little quicker. Isn't it?
Well, throughout the KBI, we are going to be on social media, and we want you to share your pictures with us. So if you're on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and you're down here at the tent, make sure to hashtag your photos Hooked on Shaw so we can get those on air. Well, bass fishing is huge in northwestern Ontario. It's one of the most popular game fish here and across North America. So in this next story, we're going to take a closer look at the species, learn all about the bass.
You got to find big bass if you want to win. Some days you go out and you can catch 20 pounds in half an hour, and other days, you know, you're left scratching your head. You never know what's going to happen out there.
Oh, let me hear you scream! Wow, there's a third one, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me?
It's a fish known for its fight and considered to be one of the most popular game fish in North America. So let's dive in and take a closer look at the large and smallmouth bass.
Here it is, folks! Oh!
A very adaptable fish, bass can survive in almost any water type, from murky to clear, and can be found in reservoirs, rivers, streams, ponds, and lakes.
I like to fish fast, cover as much water as I can, and every day it changes, but you got to figure out what are those bass relating to and put a pattern together from there.
Depending on the season, bass are found in a variety of depths. They're a fish that love cover, and because of that are most likely found hiding amongst the surroundings. Weeds, stumps, rocks, docks, flooded timber, and rock ledge drop-offs make the perfect hangout for these fish.
You want to find big fish that are going to win these tournaments around here. You got to think outside the box, fish stuff that's different, and find that needle in a haystack. That's what I like to do. If you fish the same stuff that everybody else is, you're going to catch average fish, and that's not what's going to win.
Largely known as a sport fish, size matters. And while the size is somewhat determined on the lake that you're fishing, the average smallmouth weighs 1 to 2 pounds. In a bass fishing tournament like Fort Frances and Kenora, however, it's not uncommon to see a 3 to 4 pounder, while the top smallie of the day usually weighs in at the 4.5 to 5 pound range.
You know, at Rainy Lake at the Fort Frances Canadian Bass Championships, anglers are going to be catching smallmouths down there. There have been a few largemouths brought in, but they're not really ever a factor in the tournament. KBI, we're going to see a lot of largemouths weighed in, and they are a factor, you know, most years. They get a little bit bigger than the smallmouths. You know, you have a shot at a 5 or 6 pound fish, where with the smallmouths you don't so much. And that's the biggest difference, you know, when you look at Lake of the Woods. There's way more smallmouths in the lake, but the largemouths get a little bit bigger. So it's a little bit of a gamble, but if you're fishing to win, you probably want to try to mix a few largemouths into your catch. I love to fish for bass just because every day is different. It's a challenge. You know, we use artificial baits. We've got some of the best bass fisheries in North America right here in northwestern Ontario, so it's fun to do that stuff.
Your 2014 Fort Frances Canadian Bass Champions. Let's make some noise!
Well, I'm joined by Jeff Gustafson himself. Jeff, thanks so much for sitting down with us. How did it go out there today for you guys?
It was windy.
Yeah. How does that play into it? The weather is all the talk. So how does it help?
Well, it influences where you can run around a little bit because it might slow you down a little, and it beats everything up in the boat, and it makes fishing harder too. You know, like most of the bass out here are pretty shallow, so that wind sometimes it makes the fishing better, but a lot of times, for the guys largemouth fishing like we were, that wind doesn't help us because it moves those weeds around, and I don't think it's just harder to make really good casts and hit those little holes, and I don't think the fish like the weeds banging into them and stuff either. So, I could do without it, that's for sure.
So what do you got to do tomorrow to have a better day out there?
We're gonna go just not do a whole lot different than today. We've fished this tournament and fished out here so many times that we got a good game plan, and we're gonna go spend a lot of our time largemouth fishing, and then if we have to throw some smallmouths in the bag, then that's fine. But today we had 1 largemouth and 4 smallmouths, and we fished for largemouths till like noon, and we only had the one. It was a nice one, and 2 little guys. So not what we were hoping to see.
Well, let's talk about this tournament a little bit, because this must be an exciting one for you to come back to year after year, being from Kenora. Do you love being out on Lake of the Woods?
Absolutely. Like, this is the highlight of the whole year for me, and between this one and the Fort Frances event, it's pretty awesome that we have these in Sunset Country. And after traveling around fishing, all over the place throughout the winter and spring, it's nice to get to fish around home. And I love, Lake of the Woods is so big and fun to run around on. But yeah, we got our work cut out for us here the next couple days, that's for sure.
And it's also a family affair for the Gustafsons. I know that your dad and brother and your wife August are also competing in the KBI.
They are. So Benny and my dad weighed in already. They didn't have a real great day, and August hasn't made it in yet. So they've been pre-fishing all week, and fishing's been pretty good for them, so hopefully they had a good day today.
So what's a dinner table conversation like then at the Gustafsons? Do you guys share tips, or do you keep those to
No, we really all help each other and want, right. I'm pumped if they do well, whether it's my dad and Benny or August. I definitely want them to do good, but you know what? Around the table, there's not a ton of fishing talk, because August is around it when I talk to everybody else. I'm usually talking fishing, so she gets enough of it, and then my mom, she doesn't really, we get lots of fishing talk in, but yeah, it's. When we go home tonight, there won't be a whole lot of fishing talk, probably.
Well, best of luck tomorrow. We wish you the best, and obviously August and your brother and dad as well. We will be back from KBI after this. We're going to take a quick look at some of our #HookedOnShaw photos. Thanks so much, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks.
Whatever you have planned this season, Best Way Rentals and Sales is sure to have what you need. Whether it's a wedding or work on the lake, Best Way Rentals and Sales is a proud sponsor of community programming and is located at the end of 6th Street North in Kenora.
Helping to keep the anglers fueled up for the Kenora Bass International is Devil's Gap Marina. Accessible by boat or by land, Devil's Gap Marina on Lake of the Woods is a proud sponsor of community programming.
Welcome back to the Kenora Bass International from Lake of the Woods. Well, the Kenora Harborfront is still busy with teams making their way into the tent for day one weigh-ins. Let's not wait any longer. Let's head inside and check in with weigh-ins on day one.
5 pounds on the scale, and this is for team number 50. Team 50 is Troy Judding and Matthew Nelson from Minnesota, Shoreview, Minnesota. Well, how'd it go today, Matthew?
Not great, but could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Yeah, you could have fell in the lake or, bumped your head when you got up this morning, but instead you went fishing. You got just under 13 pounds. That's not a bad first day. Tomorrow going to be better?
Yeah, tomorrow should be better.
Good luck. You bet. 47? Boat number 47 is next. This is a team of Logan Zimmerman and Amanda Kessler. They got a 5-fish basket of 12.16 pounds, 12.16 for day number 1. Room to improve, but still a decent day. Well done. Boat 39, a 13.89. Are you looking for a stick of dynamite yet? Pretty soon, huh? I know I was looking for a hand grenade a little while ago. Technology is such a wonderful thing. It can simplify things and make things go so much smoother and faster. But when it starts giving you grief, it can give you gray hair in a real hurry. We have boat number 32 up now. Gosnell and Johnson, 12.38. 12.38 for day number 1. Off this side, guys, over this way. Good job, guys. Boat number 56 is in now. Boat 56 is Ben Carlson, John Pearson from Kenora. Nice basket, guys. 17 and a quarter. Day 1 leaders so far with 17.25. Well done. They're going to weigh a largemouth separately. I'm not exactly sure what our big fish is, but I think it's just shy of 6 pounds. It's 5.8 or something like that. Nice basket, guys. Well done. Very well done. .438, 4.38 for their big largemouth. Put together a heck of a basket today's. So, not as tough a day for you as some of these other fellows had.
It was a slow day. We just got fish here and there, and they were the right bites.
Got 5 good bites, I see. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, it was 5 good bites, exactly. So hopefully we can keep it up tomorrow.
Just need 10 more bites.
Yes.
Good job, guys. Well done. Good luck tomorrow. Team number? 40. Boat number 40 is up next. This is Cam Dingwall and Kevin Medland from Kenora. We're in day 1, 12.69. 12.69 for day number 1. Next up, we have boat number 51 from Winnipeg. This is Eric Labalpa, his partner Jeremy Santos. Looks like they got a nice basket as well. 5 fish and a kicker is not bad. 12.47 for day number 1, guys. 12.47. Yeah, 12.47. Boat number 52 is in now. This is John Olson from Keewatin and Clay Lagenet from Kenora. 13.25, does that sound right? 13.25 pounds for day number 1. Well done, guys. Team number 36 now. From Kenora, Carson Dubchek, and his partner from Goodwood, Ontario, is Jake Carrick. And they weighed in 13.31 today, 13.31 for day number 1. Tough day today, guys?
Yeah, we had some troubles in the morning there. It broke down right near Lowe's Island, so.
So you're kind of forced to one spot for a while?
Yeah, we kind of just trolled around for a while in the morning, and luckily we got our 5 fish, so we had fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Get her all fixed up and back at her tomorrow.
Right.
Good luck, guys. Team number 69? 96. Okay, 8 pounds even. Team 96. I thought I recognized Tanner McDonald, yeah, and Kyle Hamilton from Bombertown and Red Lake, boat 96. What's your boat number, Craig? Boat number? 60. Boat number 60 in next. This is Craig Stapon from Winnipeg. His partner is Rick Loeb, also out of Winnipeg. Day number 1, 12.19 pounds. Decent weight. Room to improve, but still in the hunt. Good job, Craig. Team number 43. Boat 43 up now. From Kenora, James Noe and Aaron Janelle. $13.05 for day number 1. Very, very good weight. On day 1, it was tough for a lot of anglers out there today, it sounds like. Good job, guys. Good job. In case you're wondering what all these white decorated chairs are on the stage here, there's a fundraising event this evening called Ladies on the Lake. It's a fundraiser for the LWDH Foundation, Forms of Hope. Fund gives $500 for local cancer patients while having chemo to buy needed items like wigs, etc. They're there's a big list of sponsors and supporters for this event, and they've all done really well. There's 8 ladies that are going to be donating their hair to be made into wigs, and that'll be happening immediately following the weigh-ins. The bar will still be open, food vendors will be open, so stick around and pay attention for that. It's going to be good. Boat number 64 is in now. Boat 64 is Eric and Daryl Popoff from Winnipeg. And their recorded weight for the day was 1376, 13.76. Team number 55 now. This is a team of Josh Peacock and Chris Soderman from Kenora. And their day one, 1363. 13.63 for day one. How are things for you guys today, Josh?
We had 5 quality fish, but no kicker. Usually we get the kicker and we don't have quality, so it's kind of the opposite today.
Well, it's nice to have that quality fish. Gives you a chance tomorrow and the next day. It ain't one in one day. 3 days. Good luck. Good job, guys. 9.92 for team number 58. Team 58 is the team of Mark Pentney and Peter Taboni from Sleeman and Rainy River. Team number 44 is up next. Team 44 is Rick Savage and Bruce Behringer from Kenora, Kuwaitan. And their basket's on the scale. It's 16.40. 16.40. And they have a largemouth they'd like to weigh. I thought that basket looked heavy. You were laboring coming up the stairs. My left.
Oh, your right. Left, okay. Ready? Which one? That's the one.
And they're going to throw their big largemouth on the scale here. Looks like it's around the 4-pound mark. $3.43 for that largemouth. 3.43. This is their 12th year, Anglers of the Year in 2002, 4th place, 7th place at Shoal Lake. And this is Jeff and Tim Red Sky. They weighed in at 1334 for day number 1, 13.34 pounds. Off this way, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they make you go all the way across to the other side. I'd like to say a thanks to some of our select sponsors: Bayview Toyota, the City of Kenora, Dingwall Ford Sales, Grops Country Catering, Gardwine, Johnson Waste Management, Johnson Outdoors, Kenora Hospitality Alliance, and Lake of the Woods Electric. Also a big thanks to Molson Breweries and RBC Financial Group. Up next, we have boat number 85, Rob Brzezinski and Brad Harless from East St. Paul, Manitoba. Of course, they're sponsored by Shimano, Loomis.
Well, they're going to change the water on stage. So we are going to head over to another little pet profile we've put together for you. We told you we like to give some exposure to local rescues during these broadcasts. We were at the Kenora Cat Shelter earlier, and now It's a Dog's Life is going to be joining Janice. Check it out.
Throughout the fishing tours in northwestern Ontario, we've been contacting the animal shelters in each community to ask them to bring down some of their pets to talk about the shelter itself and the pets they have up for adoption. I'm here with Sherry King, and she's part of Volunteer with a Dog's Life here in Kenora. Can you tell me a little bit about the organization?
Well, it's a totally volunteer organization. What we do is we take in puppies or adult dogs that need homes, and we find foster homes for them initially, and then hopefully to find forever homes.
Now, if someone was interested in either volunteering or being a foster home or even adopting any of your animals, what do they have to do?
Well, the first thing is to fill out an application on the It's a Dog's Life website. And what happens is they will get a home visit just to make sure everything is good and set up properly for the puppies. And then they can either volunteer or adopt the same process.
Do you have a lot of dogs right now?
Well, there's always a lot of dogs. Right now, there are 13 puppies that are going to be coming to our care within the next 2 weeks. We have an adult dog that's at the pound that desperately needs a foster home. We have 2 other sisters that have just come in that also need foster homes. So there's always a need for fosters, and there's always dogs that need adopting.
And so if people just need to contact It's a Dog's Life?
Yeah, it's on the website. There's also a Facebook page. And it's easy just to send a message and someone will get back to them right away.
Okay. Now, you were nice enough to bring down this adorable puppy. This is Katie and Jaslyn Buchanan. Now, Jaslyn, do you want to tell me a little bit about this puppy?
This is Truffle, and he is 6 weeks old, and he has just come into It's a Dog's Life care not too long ago.
He seems pretty calm.
Yeah, he has been very calm. The whole car ride here, too. He was just happy.
What kind of home do you think Truffle would like?
I think he'd like a home with kids because I think he's going to be very playful. He seems to like people.
He does, and he sure is cute. Well, thank you for bringing him down. So everyone, if you'd like to foster or adopt Truffle, you can get in contact with the Dog's Life, or if you'd like to foster any of the other dogs, please contact them. Let's go back to the Kenora Bass International.
Thanks, Janice. There are still teams making their way out of the lake under the White Cap Pavilion for day 1 weigh-ins. Let's head inside and check in with the latest.
We have boat number 119 for Murat Portage, Dave Skeed, and Jason Williamson. They're sponsored by Devil's Gap Marina. They've got 5 on the scale at 8.80. Did you have 5 today, guys? Yeah, 8.80. Team number 73. Team 73 now. Team 73. This is Jess Swenson and Michael Reed. 16.80 pounds. They're going to weigh one largie separately. .13. 4.13 there, Big Bass. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, Jess. We have Team 69 up next. Team Elcock. We've got Greg and Jeff Elcock, sponsored by Wood Lake Marine. I guarantee you they got 5 in the tub. 12.54 for day number 1, 12.54. This way, guys. So still the big fish of the day, 4.52, and that was team number 57 that had that. And that is Blair Bazant and Ryan Lentz. We have team 67 right now from Kenora, Dustin McLeod and Mike Struck. 12.44, 12.44 for day number 1. So still holding down the lead with 17.78 on day number 1 is boat number 9, team 9, John O'Connor and Byron Sharp. John from Winnipeg and Byron from Stratton, Ontario. We have up now boat number 72 from Red Deer, Alberta, Blair Bagnall and his partner Brad Cote. And they got 5 in the tub. 10.04 for day number 1, 10.04. They're sponsored by G&B Fabric Buildings and Central Alberta Access Prosperity. Who we got up now? £16 even for Dean Smith and Jeff Popershny from Kenora, team 75. So that's Dean Smith and Jeff Poperechny. Team number 75, 16 pounds even. Next is team 111 from Kenora, Braden Huber and Jaden Belanger. They're sponsored by Dunnett Contracting, and they've got a 5-fish basket of 11.71 pounds for day number 1, 11.71. You folks sitting at home watching on TV on Shaw, we invite you all to come down here tomorrow. Weigh-in start right at 4 o'clock. Come and see us right here under the Whitecap Pavilion. And also on Saturday for the boat parade, the weigh-in start at 3 o'clock. Boat parade goes at 5. The place is going to be rocking and jumping, so come on down. Team number 65 is on next. This is Mike Richards and Trevor Sokolatuk from Kenora. And they're in at 13.81 pounds, 13.81. Good job, guys. Team number 114, team 114 is on now. This is Jason Burgess and Rob Clausen from Kenora, sponsored by Solid City Rentals and Solid Construction Limited. Their day 1 weight was $13.92 for day number 1. Good job, guys. Well done. Who's next? 105 is up now. Team number 105. From Shoal Lake, Randy Pashk and Kevin Redsky. 17.60. 17 100ths off the lead, guys. 18 100ths off the lead. And they got a big largemouth to weigh. The big fish so far, 4.52. I think that's going to top 4.52 pretty easily. That is an absolute cow. Well done. Okay. Let's not break Dave's toe. 5.5 pounds, 5.50. So who stuck the big one today, Kevin?
I had the net. Randy, he's all over that one. First catch of the day.
And stayed healthy and happy all day. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we kept him in his own little area and put the small guys aside. So it was a good day.
Well done. Just a hair off the lead. We'll see you tomorrow. Head over this way here and talk to them at the computer there. They'll get you all squared up. Next on the scale is Team 77, Patrick James and Chris Bell. Patrick from Kenora, Chris out of Sioux Narrows. And they got 12.02, I believe I saw there before it flashed away. 12.02. There goes the Canadian Air Force doing their flyby. Next up, we have Team 117, Todd Zirkin and Blair Zirkin from Kenora, sponsored by Black Fox Construction. 10.88 for day number 1, 10.88. Team number 99 with 14.67. Team 99 is Ty and Luke Hebert from Winnipeg. Or is it Hebert? Sometimes it's one way or the other. Which one? Hebert. Hebert, okay. This way, yeah. Team 98, we've got Doug Gann and Chris Pazonka. I'm guessing I was close on that. Nobody booed me. 12.84, sorry, 12.84. We've got boat number 127. This is Damien and Caden Pay-Pompey. It's his first time, 11 years old, fishing the KBI. What do we got? 13.03 for day number 1. Well done. Caden, come over here. Come over here and talk to me for a second. How was your first time?
Oh, good.
Did you catch some of those fish?
Yeah.
How many of them were yours?
Only 2.
Only 2. So Dad got 3?
Yes.
But you netted the other ones, didn't you?
Yes.
You did a good job. See you tomorrow. Good luck. What's boat number, Richie? Team number?
108.
Boat number 108 from Lakeshore, Minnesota, Richie Boggs. His partner from Muskego, Wisconsin is Dan Ploutz. They're sponsored by Lowrance Ranger, Mercury, Vicious Offshore Tackle, and FinTech. And they weighed in day one, 14 and a quarter. 14.25. How was that for you, Richie?
That's going to work. Our fish didn't go real good, but we kind of scrounged what we got there together. Hopefully the sun will come out and the wind will lay down so we can travel a little easier.
Yeah, it's a long haul if you're going a distance in that wind. Good job, guys. Over this way. Get your printouts all sorted out. Team 94 now. Robert Perchuk and Mitchell Moncrief. And they've got 5 on the scale at 10.46 pounds. 10.46. This way, guys. One of you needs to give her an autograph. And
What was that? 10.4? 10.46, I think. I don't know. 15 seconds. What was that last week?
next up, we have Team 107. This is the Daniels. Daniel Kelly and Daniel Joseph from Politic. And they've got 16.04. Well done, guys. Good weight for the first day. Daniel, come over and say hi to me here. How'd that go for you today? 16 pounds, a little over. That's pretty good.
I'm pretty happy with that. Thought we had less than that.
It's always nice to be surprised on the good side then.
Oh, yeah, the skills are working good now.
Good to hear. See you tomorrow. Good luck. We have Team 92 up next. From Selkirk, Manitoba, Ryan Hasty. His partner from Fort Francis is Chad Bust. They're sponsored by Girton Marine. $12.44 for day number one, 12.44. One of you guys needs to give her an autograph. Chad, how did I do on your last name?
Pretty good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's Bust?
It is, yeah.
All right. I've always been a Bust, yeah. How was today? Did you get a Bust out there?
It was a great day for ducks and sailboats. That's about it. Fishing was a little tough, but we had fun.
Excellent. 2 more days. Lots of time to pick it up. Good job, guys. Well done. Team number 112 is Maynard Hebert from Edmonton and Joe Hebert from Fort McMurray. It's not the end of the world, but you can see it from there. 13:37 for day number one for these fellas. 13:37. One of you needs to give her an autograph there. So which one of you guys comes down from Fort Mac?
The fast way.
I was going to say, how long a drive is that? Because I think it's forever, isn't it?
There's no RCMP laid off.
Oh, the RCMP are all laid off. So.
Well, they're still having a bit of trouble with the scoreboard. We will try and get you a top 10 as soon as we can from day one weigh-ins, but we do know that the top weight today is 17.78 pounds, and that's John O'Connor and Byron Sharp from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Again, we will try and get the top 10 to you as soon as we can. We're going to head to a break. We're going to take a quick look at our hashtag Hooked on Shaw photos, and we will be back from KBI right after this.
Helping to keep the anglers fueled fueled up for the Kenora Bass International is Devil's Gap Marina. Accessible by boat or by land, Devil's Gap Marina on Lake of the Woods is a proud sponsor of community programming.
Up to 1/4 of the world's coastal temperate rainforests are in British Columbia, and they are among the most productive ecosystems on Earth. Everything in the forest has a role, from 400-year-old trees that shelter nesting birds to fallen logs that support new life. We must all work together to conserve the rainforest. To find out more about Canada's rainforests and how you can help protect them, visit hww.ca.
Whatever you have planned this season, Best Way Rentals and Sales is sure to have what you need. Whether it's a wedding or work on the lake, Best Way Rentals and Sales is a proud sponsor of community programming and is located at the end of 6th Street North in Kenora.
Welcome back to this windy day at the Kenora Bass International from Lake of the Woods. We are going to head inside to check in with the latest weigh-ins on day one.
17-1-5. Team number 118 with 13:06. Team 118 is Forrest Green from Bonner Spring, Kansas. His partner from Kansas City is Ernie Hearn. They're sponsored by Viz Boatworks, Mercury, Berkeley, Livingston Lures, Perry Team Lures, and Norto Anna Bait. Holy smokes, Forrest, that's a mouthful of sponsors.
Well, they believe in me anyway.
That's what matters. How was it today? A little windy, I heard, and did you get into some rain or no?
No rain. We didn't really get wet. A lot of wind. Caught a lot of fish. I think they will all come out of the same pool because that's all we got.
All right. Good luck. A couple more days. This way, guys. Yep. Next, we have team 118. 102. Team 102 with 16.32 pounds. Team 102, they're going to weigh one big one separately here. Another big largemouth. Team 102 is a team of Blake London and Mitch Lawrence from right here in Kenora. They got one big largie going on there. It needs to be 5.51 to overtake the big fish of the day, and it's going to be more than that. 579. 579. Hold that up for the folks. Let them see that. New big fish of the day right there. Get it on TV. And now show the crowd. That is a hog smallmouth right there, or largemouth, folks. Big largemouth. I think you can probably you can reach, or a step down there. There's a step too. Just don't fall on the floor. Big fish of the day, folks, right there, 576. Next, we have Team 93, Mark Walker from Winnipeg and John Gaudette from Landmark. They've got 5 going on onto the scale here. 1365, 13.65 pounds for day number 1 for Mark and John, both Team 93. Good job, guys. Next, we have Team 100 from Keewatin, August Gustafson, and from Kenora, Tara Savage, sponsored by Solid Construction, the Plaza, and Lake of the Woods Sports Headquarters. They got 5 in the tub at 11:06, 11.06. No, keep going. Yeah. You get to wave to the crowd as you go by. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. That was Team 100, folks. Now we have Team 95, Jerry and Ryan Miller out of Winnipeg, sponsored by Shimano, Lund, Humminbird, and Minn Kota. 1263 for day number 1, 12.63 pounds. Next, we have Team 106, Bart Gallant and Byron Walker from Nestor Falls, 11.54 pounds. Bart out of Lacombe, Alberta, fishes with Byron from Nestor Falls. They're sponsored by Nestor Falls Muskie Cup. How was your day today, Bart?
Good. Rough.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty breezy out there in spots. Got some good bites?
No, a lot of small ones.
All right, well, 2 more days, lots more time. Good luck, guys. Team 97 is up now. From Keewatin, George Parks, and from Kenora, Wayne Carlson. They weighed in at 952. Team 103 next from Fort Francis, Mike Graham and Paul Visser. And they're in with 14 and change. 1406, 14.06 for day number 1 for Mike and Paul. Good job, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Next we have coming up Team 109 from Whitefish Bay. This is Thomas White Jr. and Arvell White. We're just doing a water change. You can come on up.
There are 142 teams to weigh in today. You've seen a lot of their boats out on the harbor front. Now, bass fishing boats can range from economy models to top-of-the-line boats. They are pretty impressive. We caught up with Troy Norman and Jay Samsel in Fort Francis so they could show us their bass boat. Check it out.
Hey guys, I'm Cabela's Pro Staffer Jay Samsel.
And I'm Troy Norman.
Today we're going to walk you through our boat. We're going to show you everything that we use to fish bass tournaments right here in northwestern Ontario.
Okay, so we're going to start going over this boat. We'll go to the back of the boat where the engine is, where all the power is. This is a 250 horsepower motor. That's how we get to our spots quick and efficiently. On the back of it, you can also see there's this other thing which you're probably wondering what this is. This has come out in the last 3 or 4 years, and it's probably one of the coolest things that we have on the boat. It's an anchoring device. One push of the button, a rod goes down the ground and holds you right on your spot, so you can sit there 12 feet down, holds you in the spot you need to be so you can catch the fish you need to put in the live well. On that note, Jay can show you where we put these things.
Check out these big live wells we store our bass in while we fish these tournaments here. These things are super deep. Really important to have deep live wells in these things. You know, Rainy Lake, Lake of the Woods, a lot of these lakes we fish, big fish. You want big live wells, so you have lots of room. Aeration super important. These boats all come equipped with good recirc, good aeration, and pump-in switches. We're always giving these things fresh water. Troy's gonna walk you through the dash mount on these boats.
Yeah, super good point. Good live well means your fish are healthy, you know, and that's kind of the number one for us, right? We don't want to hurt these things. These are the new units I just got this year. It's a GPS unit for navigation. It's a sonar unit for finding the fish. It has side imaging to see out each side, down imaging. If you're going on a new lake that you've never been on before, the GPS unit on this can take you from A to B anywhere on it with a safe route around rocks, around hazards, from the top end to the bottom end.
Yeah, these kind of units aren't pricey, but it is definitely worth its money.
Yeah.
Lakes are huge, and navigating is a big part of this. Everyone always says, how do you guys store all your stuff in here? You guys carry so much stuff, where do you store it all? Secret, these things have a ton of storage in them, and we're gonna kind of show you how much storage they have. You wanna talk about storage in these boats? That's storage.
Can I come out now?
Okay, we're gonna walk you through the front of the boat. This is where Troy and I spend all of our time, all day fishing. Right here, this is where all the work gets done. We're gonna start with this Minn Kota Fortrex 101-pound thrust. This guy right here, fishing in heavy winds, this allows us to do this. We're able to fish 30, 40 mile an hour winds and stick on spots because motors like this have tons of power.
If you want to get from one spot to the other quickly without starting the big engine up, this thing has 101 pounds of thrust to pull you through any waves, any conditions you got out there, and it's a super reliable source of movement out there. It's nice.
Attached to this thing, check this out. A lot of people probably haven't seen this attached to a trolling motor.
What it is, it's a transducer for this new product that Humminbird has called 360 imaging. And in a nutshell, what it is, it's just like a great big radar around the front of your boat.
So we kind of took you through the outfits and the rig that we use to fish these bass tournaments right here in Northwestern Ontario. Don't think you have to have something like this. We're very fortunate to get to fish with a boat like this every day.
Yeah, we have all the bells and whistles, which it really helps out when we're out here, but by no means do you need that to go out there and have a good day catching fish on the lakes around here.
We've been beat plenty of times by guys in 16-footers with none of these bells and whistles that we have.
Yeah.
Well, Troy and Jay were so much fun. We had such a good time filming that story. They came in third place last year here at KBI, so it'll be interesting to see how they do over the next couple of days. We're still waiting on scores, but you can check out kbifishing.com. They should have them up and running soon. We're going to head back inside to check in with the latest weigh-ins.
Okay, we'll weigh them all first, though. Okay. Okay, and I'll pick it out after.
Next, we have team number 133, Dana Kaliska from Rainy River and Mike Ricola from Keewatin. Sponsored by Ricola Drywall. 16:03, great basket, guys, well done. You got one you want to weigh separately in there? A smallmouth or a largemouth? Smallmouth? Nice basket of smallies, guys. We'll weigh the big one separate here. 373, yep. Just a hair under 3 3/4. Again, I'd like to say a big shout out to our title sponsors and a thanks to Ranger Boats, Alumacraft, and Mercury Marine, all through the kindness and goodwill of Wood Lake Marine right here in Kenora. $141 is on the scales next. Team 141. This is, of course, Gerald Arch from Nestor Falls and Rene White from Whitefish Bay. 941 for day number 1, 9.41. You need to come over this way, though. Come over this way. Give her your autograph. Next, we have team number 129, Murphy Pay from Sioux Narrows and Dennis Mandeman from Whitefish Bay. They're sponsored by Jim's Caviar Camp. They got 5 going on the scale here at 12.69. 12.69 for day number 1. Good job, guys. Well done. Here we have team 125 from Sioux Narrows, Mike Stokes and Howard Cabistra. They're in with 11.58 pounds for day number 1, 11.58. You'll have to come over this way and give her your autograph there.